Does anyone read books anymore? I'm told that books are becoming obsolete. And if anybody does read, they use a Kindle or something like that. Which makes me kind of sad because I love actual books you can hold on to and, smell. But anyway, assuming people still read, this is an excellent series of books that I think you should give it a whirl. When I first read A Discovery of Witches, which is the first book in the series, followed by Shadow of Night and then the Book of Life, I really was thinking, what in God's name have I got myself into? What kind of book is this? This is bizarre. And I'm a person who wanted to be a witch all my life. That was my favorite Halloween costume. I just loved it. I always wanted to be a witch. And I start reading this book and I'm thinking, However, I quickly changed my mind. It was a fascinating book. It didn't deal just with witches, even though that's, of course, the title. It also dealt with vampires, not the horrible kind that are in, what's that stupid series, whatever that series is, where they're all shiny and crappy and whatnot. There's a thing with Kristen Stewart. Anyway, whatever that series is, not the same. These are vampires that you can deal with. More true to life, if there is such a thing, considering there aren't vampires anyway. Demons, etc., etc., etc. It's an excellent series of books. It deals with history as well. If you like history at all, or you're fascinated by how people used to live, or even the concept of perhaps what it used to be like back in the 18th century, that's only, by the way, it only deals with this. The second book, Shadow of Night, deals with that. Fascinating stuff. Always interesting. And it's a nice, neat series. Everything ties up from the first one to the final one. It's all in a neat little bow. It's excellently well done. These are the library books version because I only own the first one. But I get them often from the library because I love reading the whole series at the same time. Yeah, they're a few hundred pages each. But what the hey. Life is short and you may as well enjoy yourself. So, if you want to read a real book, and it's only 3 in the series, shouldn't take you very long, unless you're a slow reader, and that'll take you a really long time. I suggest you try Deborah Harkness's series on the witches, which is excellent. Give it a whirl, even on Kindle if you have to, instead of holding a good old book. But enjoy while we wait for George R.R. Martin to finally come out with the next Game of Thrones series book, which by that point, the show will be over and we'll probably know everything. Anyway, enjoy a book.